St. Clair County RESA presents Dateline Schools, hosted by Terry Harrington.
Now that the weather's getting a little bit warmer, we're thinking about state testing as the time's coming up, the window coming up for our local students to be assessed with the Michigan STEP test that's given to all students here in the state of Michigan. And tell us all about it, my special guest is the Secondary Curriculum and Instruction Coordinator at the East China Public School District, Catherine Woolman. And Catherine, is it still 3rd through 11th grade that's tested like we were in the old MSTEP tests, or have there been some changes with that?
We test in the months of April and May, 3rd through 8th grade, and then 11th grade. So there is a few grades that aren't necessarily tested, but the bulk of the MSTEP testing is 3rd through 8th grade, and then 11th graders will take the SAT, work keys, and then they'll take science and social studies MSTEP. So lots of tests going on in the next couple months.
And you didn't mention 9th or 10th graders, so they're kind of left out a little bit here, fortunately for them.
9th graders will take the PSAT, and 10th graders, most districts are going to give them the PSAT, but it's not mandated. So there will be some testing, but not nearly the length of time as 3rd through 8th graders or the 11th graders. So 9th and 10th graders have a little break.
Great. Now, I know in the past when we had the MSTEP tests, they were done in the fall. The new MSTEP is now obviously done in the spring, right after spring break. Why did the state make the difference, and what is that for?
The reason for shifting the testing to the spring is so you can get an accurate picture of where they are at the end of that grade level. So are they ready for the next grade level? So we can tell when we get the reports back, did they complete everything, or have they learned all of the standards they needed to learn for 5th grade? Are they ready for 6th grade? And if they didn't, where are the gaps so that we can look at that, whether it be over summer school, tutoring, or even, special classes once they start middle school.
Now, especially at the elementary level, are all grades tested in all subjects, or is it kind of broken up like the MSTEP was?
It is broken up like the MSTEP. So 3rd graders and 4th graders and 5th graders don't test for nearly the length of time that middle school students and then 11th graders test. They test in those grades primarily in math and English, but 4th graders do take a science test, and 5th graders do take a social studies test. Very short test, though.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.